everyone and welcome to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Going to be reading for the lovely star sign of Taurus. So this week, Taurus, I'm going to read your poetic words first, and then there's a little bit of homework at the end if you wish to partake. Okay, so keep tuned to that. So what did I have for you this week? We had aches and pains keep you up at night. Time to take a rain check on your health. A return on an investment injects funds to your wealth. Beware where you park this week, as your vehicle could get a dent, and splashing out on an expensive purchase will be money well spent. Oh, so we've got a little bit of everything going on for you this week, Taurus. Aches and pains, okay, I feel like there's some aches and pains keeping you up at night for some of you, so you need to take a rain check on your health. There's a return on an investment that injects, there's some funds coming in, whether this is a windfall or whether this is a policy or something that's maturing, but there's some extra money coming in for you, for some of you. I saw somebody parking and it was either a trolley dent or somebody reverses, and there's a dent in a car this week for some of you. If not you, it's somebody close in your family circle. And then splashing out on an expensive purchase, but it's money well spent. I feel there's a purchase this week that is going to aid you in the long run, but it's not cheap. Okay, I'm looking something that's going to be costing near enough to £400 to £500. That would be about what, $700, depending where you are in the world. But yeah, but it's like saying it's going to be money well spent. It'll pay for itself eventually. Okay, so if you're got your own self-employed business or something like that, and it's an item of machinery or a printer or what have you, it will pay for itself in the end, and it's now the time. It's just that spirit of saying now is the time to purchase it, because it's been the best deals that are around. So let's get your cards going, Taurus, and see what's coming out for you. So let's have a look what's going on with the lovelies. What have we got going for Taurus? Spirits, what do Taurus need to hear? What do they need to see? Please bring out the cards on the table for me. Thank you. We've got 2 straight off. Can I have another 2? I'm falling out for you today, Taurus. What else have we got then, Spirit? Come on, if you want to talk to the Taurians. What else do you want them to see? What additional messages have we got for the lovely Taurus? Thank you. So, whilst I'm on, I am going to shuffle your qualifiers. Why do I call them qualifiers? Anybody was thinking I was going to do a Formula 1 race, wasn't it? Clarification cards. Why did I want to say qualifying? Maybe some of you are watching the F1, or F1, you're buying tickets to go and see a race. But yeah, qualifying. You could be, some of you could have got through some sporting event, okay, and it's like you're going to be qualifying in a sporting event. I've had to say it for a reason, but yeah, clarification anyway. Let's get some clarifiers out for these cards in advance. I don't normally do it, so there's a reason why I'm doing it for you, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's have a look what's going on. That was the last one that came out. Judgment. We're going backwards. The Magician. 7 of Pentacles. And the first card is the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, let me just put these clarifiers, not qualifiers, underneath these. And we'll come to those in a short while. So what have we got going on for you, Taurus? 4 of Pentacles comes out for you in the first instance here. And it's saying you haven't got access to something at this moment in time. Or there is something around you where you've locked yourself away from. As in, you've distanced yourself. Now this is attached to sort of a family home environment here. This could be, some of you have got dreams and wishes about a property, okay, and you're thinking, there's no way I can even afford that. So that's why the padlocks are there, saying I can only sort of look at it from afar and dream about this property at this moment in time, because there is locks. Okay, there's something all locked up here. For some of you, it could be inheritance. Okay, there could be somebody who's passed away and all their finances and will and everything else is all tied up at the moment. Their estate is tied up and you're dealing with somebody's estate. That's not going to resonate for all of you, but I do feel for some that if it's not you directly, there's somebody close to you who's lost a loved one and it's dealing with their estate. Okay. Otherwise, if it's not that, then it's basically saying you haven't got the answers to something at the moment. Okay, there's answers that you need to seek out in order to find out what is going on. I also want to say somebody's leading you up the garden path, or be careful that somebody is not leading you up the garden path as well. So we move on to the Seven of Pentacles, and this is a bit of a disappointment card, really. You've put a lot of hard effort into something and you're a little bit disappointed of the rewards that have been reaped. Now, yeah, I did say to you in my poetic words that there was going to be an injection of funds and wealth, okay? So we've got two sides of the coin here. We've got some of the Taurians who are, yeah, okay, having some money come back to them, but it's not as much as what you thought. But even so, half a loaf is better than none, okay? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. It might not have been the full return you expected, but it's still going to help you and aid you along, okay? But for some of you, then it's like reinvesting as well, okay? It's like some of you have part of the investment back, but you keep another part of it going. It's like a decision you need to make. Do I take all of the funds out, or do I take just what I need at the moment and leave some to still carry on and mature? So there's some of you at a crossroads, hence why the locks are here on the Four of Pentacles to say the summer fair's still locked up, but I did feel that I was looking at wills and estates for some of you. We move along and we've got the Magician, and it's saying to you, don't be tempted, as I said, to be led up the garden path. I feel like some of you are going to be taken for a ride, okay? Or somebody's trying to take you for a ride, a company or your employment or a family member or wherever that is. They think you're a fool, really, because that person's wearing what I call a dunce's cap, which a dunce is another word for an idiot. But you're more savvy than this, because it's like to say, I'm not going to be put on any wild goose chase, okay? And it's like the universe is saying to you, hats off to you. Okay, you're more clever than the counterparties. So I feel like some of you are standing up to an employer or standing up to somebody and saying, you know what, I ain't doing it because this is affecting me. This is affecting my health and my mental state for some of you. And things need to be looked at and changes need to be put in place, because there's a butterfly on that card, and the universe is saying hats off to you, because we've got judgment here, and this is you calling the shots. Basically, you're being the judge and jury of this situation, wherever it is you're dealing with this week, okay? But like the Magician, you can make things happen in your favour, but just be careful it doesn't pay toll on your health, because I feel like the worry or the burden or the responsibility was playing on your health, Taurus. So let's turn over the clarifier, shall we? For the qualifiers. I've got Formula 1 in my head. Why have I got Formula 1 in my head? That is bizarre. Maybe somebody out there who's listening to this reading might say, you know what, Poetry Rich, I love the F1, and that's probably why you said qualifiers. or I'm going through a sports thing and our team is qualifying. Maybe, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. So, what have we got? Sea Witch coming out with the Four of Pentacles. And I always look at the Sea Witch as though you've been trying to protect something as best as you could. There's been a wobble here. I always look at the jellyfish dress as like you having a personal wobble about something. And she's wearing the top half of his red, and she's got a red sort of neckerchief around her neck. It's a warning sign to say you've bottled things up inside you for too long, and you're about to just let it all come out and have your say, okay? You feel like a fish out of water, or someone around you that you've been protecting, because she's protecting that fish there. So you could be protecting somebody at the moment, trying to guide them through a difficult phase in their life, if this isn't you directly. But somebody has a wobble, okay? They've got cold feet about something. And somebody's tearing their hair out. Frustration about... I do feel it's family matters though, with this Four of Pentacles for some. It's as though I've got this feud about money, to do with wills, estates, or something like that, okay? And one of you is getting a battering over it, or somebody close to you is getting a battering over it, and you've got to stand your ground, okay? You've got to stand your ground, what is rightfully yours. So we've got the Lorelei here, and I know what this means. It means, basically, in the old German folklore, this mermaid, or siren as the Germans call mermaids, lured boats, okay, because of her beauty and everything. The boats would come to her thinking, oh God's beautiful mermaid, but she was leading them to destruction. So as much as the card looks lovely, there's a quite a dark ulterior motive to this card. So this is where I feel someone is luring you at this moment. Okay, it could be a family member, as I said, if it's to do with wills and what have you. But they are sort of smiling at you, okay, ready to stick the knife in you. So don't be taken in by somebody this week, being led up that garden path, like I said, for some of you Taurus. And don't take something for face value, information that is fed to you this week, okay? Really think about what's being told to you, because I feel lies somewhere along the line. There's somebody's putting a big smiley face on and telling you a pack of lies and not being honest, deceitful. There's some little bit of deceit going on. We've got Rose Garden here now, coming out with the Seven of Pentacles, and there's green in this card saying you need to watch. She's got a red heart here. She's wearing a heart on her sleeve. But I want to say protect your heart this week, okay? There's somebody getting too close for comfort to you. Look, I look at the caterpillar that's sort of trying to circle the neck area here. There's somebody draining on your energies, and it's a situation you need to transform out of because of the butterfly she's holding. You can't be in this situation, whatever this is, because it's affecting your health, and it's also playing on your heartstrings as well, Taurus, okay? I also look at the leaf that's portraying as a hare, and it's you've got to turn over a new leaf this week, okay? Don't let somebody walk all over you, because when I look at the centipede, it's like they've got a, 100 legs, haven't they, centipedes? And it's like to say, don't let somebody, Taurus, walk over you this week, okay? So we have Protective Nests coming out next with the Magician, and this is what you've got to, it just fits in perfectly with this reading. You've got to protect you've got to protest, yeah? You have got to protest and protect. Double P's, okay? Protect and protest in order to keep what is gainfully yours. You need to make sure you feather your own nest here and protect yourself, because there's a cuckoo in the nest here. There's somebody around you not trustworthy, Taurus. There's somebody trying to get the mitts on your finances, okay? Do you out of money, basically, as well. So we've got a lot going on. I just want to get a clarifier for the Judgment card as well. What else have we got for Taurus? And it's listen, okay? So it's saying to you, listen to your gut feeling, listen to your own judgment, because you need to make sure that you are provided for. You and your family are provided for, okay? And also, it can mean I've had enough listening here. I've had enough listening to this bull crap that's been fed into my ears. And it's like you call judgment on it to say, I'm closing my eyes on this. I'm turning my back on this. I'm not going to waste any more energy because it's making me ill. Okay? Warning signs, all the red that we had in the reading. So let's have a look at what your inner psyche is feeling this week. Okay? What is your inner psyche feeling this week, Taurus? And it's saying courage. Your spirit within you is saying stand your ground, be fearless like the lion, face your fears and let them hear your roar. Okay, I know you're a bull, but on this occasion they're saying tap into the lion strength within you and let them hear you roar. Okay? How does the universe see you this week? It's quite a lot this week, this card has. And basically it's saying, do you want to open a Pandora's box? Okay? And I feel you do need to open up the Pandora's box in order to get the truth out. Somebody has hidden something from you, Taurus. It's been locked away. They're not being honest. They feel they can take control because they feel the responsibility was put on their shoulders when it's not. It should be a shared decision, okay? Hence why we've got this book here, and I feel like it's saying take some legal advice. For your own future protection here, okay? Something needs to be isolated, put on hold, and it's got to be dealt with legally. Because it's not for this person to think that they are the judge and jury here on whatever this is. It's very cryptic, Taurus, but I hope some of you can read between the lines and take or leave what is going on here. So let's have a look at your animal spirits. What's coming out for them this week? It's either you've got to put something away so you protect your own little nest egg, okay, and play them at their own game, basically. Okay, if you've got to protect yourself, so be it. But just to be mindful. So we've got the alchemical sign of water, and we've got another water sign of the swan. The starfish energies, your energy at the moment, you can't cope with what's going on and you just want to bury your head in the sand. But they're saying it is a difficult period, okay, but you've got to sort of put the swan energy onto this, as in, let me look like I'm in control here. Yeah, your legs are paddling 10 for laddie underneath the water and thinking, oh my God, okay, you're trying to keep your head above water on this scenario. But not to bury your head in the sand. That isn't the way to go, as much as you would want to run to the hills and bury your head in the sand, okay? You've got to take on this journey. And I do feel it's sibling related for some of you. Okay, there's this family feud or somebody trying to take over. I could be picking up on twin Taurians here in a family as well. Not for all of you, obviously, but there is a twin connection for some of you here. Okay, but you've got to just go with the flow on this and don't bury your head in the sand. You've just got to keep forging forward, okay, to get results. So let's have a look at what your guides and angels are saying this week to you. What else have we got for Taurus? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. We've got breathe. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. But it's saying to you, don't let this affect you, okay? Don't get panicked by anything this week. Taking deep breaths and breathe a sigh of relief for some of you as well. Okay, like Spirit is saying, you can breathe a sigh of relief here that you will get through this. Let's just get another clarifier card from your guides and angels. And it's Moon Goddess. Okay. A time of necessary upheaval, a blessing in disguise. As the dust settles, the gift reveals itself. So even Spirit is saying to you, it is a upheaval. It is very emotional, traumatic in places for some of you. But they're sending all this love around you because there's pink in this card. But the gift reveals itself in the end. So if we go back to where it was saying here about protecting and feathering your own nest, okay, it will work out in the end, but you've just got to keep up this battle. Hence why the courage of the lion comes in for you, okay? Just going to get one more clarifier. A clarifier, not a qualifier. Boom, boom, boom. So let's have a look. One more card, please, Spirit, for the lovely Taurians. Under my umbrella. Okay? It shows you here this situation is a hard situation, playing on your everything. Okay? It's a difficult situation. You're hanging in there. And you will weather the storm. Okay, you will be protected. And it's a warning sign here to say don't give up. Just hang on. Okay, wherever you're dealing with, hang on at this moment in time. So, my lovely Taurians, if you check in the description box below this week, I have put an artist and a song that I've picked for you. If you should hear the same artist this week, if you're out and about, if you're shopping, if you're on the internet and it comes up in the ladder, it's got to be by chance though, okay? Can't be forced. Let me know what song it was and then leave the rest to me, okay? So if you do hear of a song, just drop it in the description box below. So check out your moon and rising signs for additional artists and songs. And until next week, my lovely, you take care of yourself. Bye then.